While I'm at it, I probably could get my check.
Yep, I just finished. We'll go up to the office. I'll grab you your money. We can talk up there. Here you go.
Hey, so question: did you ever add my hours?
Hold on. No, I didn't. Give me 1 second. Here you
I appreciate your help.
go. Say you want to talk?
Me want to talk? No, Bellamy
Okay.
said that you needed to talk to me.
I
And
didn't.
then you were in head. Then I went to PD. I tried to get hired over there. And some reason they said that I'm blacklisted over here. Kind of just curious on why.
That didn't come from me. Also, I only
Um,
have one person in my blacklist list.
was her name? What, not her name. His name. Ethan. Ethan
Mhm,
Morrow.
mhm,
He hired me,
mhm.
and then Alex apparently fired me,
Okay.
the commissioner.
Yep.
And Ethan said that, what was her name? Alex said that you have proof of me being corrupt.
I didn't.
So they fired me because they said
Mhm.
that.
No, no, no. Nolan Vance has proof that you were corrupt. That came from him. He said it over and over and over again, and that came from him. As for me, I had no part in either one of those. I have no idea what happened either way. Um, all I know is I got stuck in the middle of all the fucking nonsense today.
Well, I'm not allowed at PD because I don't know what happened. And
Mhm.
also, I think Ethan got Bahamut. I'm not
Oh,
sure.
he did. Right in front of me. Yeah, I witnessed it.
Was his a couple of his officers did too, I think.
Yeah, because they also agreed with what he said, and I absolutely do not. Um,
What did he say?
I'm not going to tell you specifics, but he said some terrible, awful, no good, very bad things to his oversight, calling her terrible, horrible, awful, no good, very bad names. that nobody should be called out of respect for the people.
Damn.
Yeah.
Um, I do know this.
Mhm.
This all started because Alex didn't want me part of PD.
I know. I'm aware.
As soon as I got fired, I didn't. I just
Mhm.
flew out, kind of relaxed.
Mhm.
I came back in not too long ago, and I was just thinking about everything, and I'm like, I should have never went that far.
Mhm.
So my question is for you is what's
Mhm.
going on? What's happening?
With what? In terms of what?
Like,
There's a lot going on, but you gotta be more specific. What specifically are you looking at?
am I fired?
Yeah.
What's the reason?
I've got no idea. That is between you and them up there. All right.
They haven't give you a reason?
I mean, we both witnessed what you said and what you were doing earlier. That I'm going to assume played a major role in it.
Well, you know, what I emailed, if you want to say,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
just, opinions of how I see things.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm going to get in trouble, I'm going to prevent my coworkers that do the same thing as I do to get in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to let them aware of what I'm being punished for. So as soon as you took that away, I was like, all right, I want to talk about that. I'll just
Mm-hmm.
say my piece. Like, if you're going to, punish me, which, me talking to you right now in this
Mm-hmm.
office is something that I would like a little sit down of, hey, we have some reports of you doing this. Um, what's going on, or like investigate it. That's just my opinion. Like you can't it you got to be passionate of what you do, what you love to get a better, you know, scenario, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm. On the flip side, with the reports of what you were doing, I understand why they handled it outside of city because we can't have EMS doing that under any like I get what you're saying. I 100% do. And a lot of the time, if I'm doing disciplinary actions, it will be in city. I'll pull somebody up into the office. Like the very first disciplinary action I did was on Kit Kat,
Fum,
sitting right there.
I've
What's up?
seen you do it. I've seen you do
Yeah,
your job, but
yeah.
you're not the one that gave me
I
mine.
get that. I get that. But I'm also saying I understand their side of the coin. They saw what you were doing or what you were accused of doing. I don't know the story. I've never seen any evidence. Anybody can. But that's not here nor there. If they witnessed you doing that, pulling people over, that's a big no-no. That's what the big thing was about. The person in your car was secondary. That was secondary. That was the least important part of that. The pulling people over as EMS, even as a joke, unless the other person is fully aware that it was a joke, that's not okay, dude.
Well,
That's what the issue was.
second, he
Yeah.
did know it was a joke.
Okay.
So, I mean, as far as like me pulling anybody over, I left immediately within like 10 seconds. Like it wasn't even like, hey, pull over. Like I wasn't being for real. It was just a joke. And then like the person that came up to the guy on the bike hit him. And they started
Yeah.
fighting in front of me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
we're upvoted right now. So you see a lot of Dannies. So
We
like,
are not. We haven't been upvoted in a bit. We just have a lot of people floating around. Um,
well, it says that it's upvote 30 power if you
30
go to.
power is nothing. That just keeps us from the bottom of the list. That puts us in like 20 or 30th spot. That's not really an upvote. Um, and if that's what actually happened, where the other person knew about it, you should have just said that as opposed to immediately jumping and snapping at Bia when she tried to explain what was happening.
The reason why I snapped the way I did is because at the
Hmm.
time I was with Bellamy, and Bellamy told me to check my ticket. And
Hmm.
then Bellamy told me that I need to be careful because I could get in trouble for certain things I do.
Hmm.
And then not even like within 30 seconds later.
Yeah.
So I feel like I don't know, I was set up. But anyway, that's besides the point. It's just like if you didn't want me here, why don't y'all just tell me that? I get that
That
y'all
was
don't.
never it. I loved having you here, and you know that. I love having you around. You're one of my best friends, dude. But it's the same reason Ethan Morrow isn't here. It's respect for the individual.
But I
They
have
didn't flight
respect
you
for
because
everybody.
I get that. I get that. And you didn't take it to the extreme he did. But you still went on a rant in a break room chat.
But did
And
I
that's why you
slander?
were
Did I slander anybody? No.
I
Did
don't remember. I'm going to be so when you started doing
even
that,
Siri read it,
I
and
had literally just opened my eyes 30 seconds earlier. Like right before you started typing, I had just woken up. So I was caught completely off guard. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why did he post the SOPs?
did you delete my comment or no?
Yes, I did. Because I was trying to stop you from doing something I knew would end with you not having a job here anymore. That's why I did it. It was never, I don't want your voice being heard. That's why I'm like, that's why I tried to redirect you to a ticket. That's why I'm like, hey, if you have an issue, if you feel the SOPs are incomplete, open a ticket. And I understand your frustration with the previous ticket, but at the same time, it didn't have to be a EMS ticket. It could have been a
From
city ticket where, yeah.
they literally told me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Listen,
Yeah.
they said, hey, we get what you're saying, but
Mm-hmm.
there's reasons why Bia did the way she did.
Mm-hmm.
So we're
Which
gonna
is kind of,
allow it this time, but for future, we're gonna have her take care of it in city.
mm-hmm.
So they're basically enabling.
No, they're saying the same thing I am. They're saying we understand the reasoning behind why she did it this time, all being we can't have you driving around pretending to be a police officer because that's what she thought was going on. That's what I'm assuming she thought was going on. I haven't actually spoken to Bia since then. Um, I had a couple messages with her in emails back and forth.
But still,
Um,
like, you see how far this went when a conversation of Bia just came to me, or like,
yeah, but
addressed
then
me.
yeah, but we could have also not been having this conversation if you didn't do what you did at 7 p.m. Eastern yesterday. That's
Me going on Discord, saying how I
Mhm.
feel and how things that need to be updated is opinion
That's
wise.
not all you said.
That's all I said, bro.
Hmm.
I
That's
didn't
not
say
all you
anything
said.
slander. I said that, if I said a lot of things that stated basically there's scenarios in city where we as EMS have to pull up with. If we're gonna take penalties or actionary actions, we need to make
Mhm.
sure that we're doing it in RP. It doesn't make sense why you're gonna like reference someone in emails and not have it like an actual experience. It's role play. It's the
Mhm.
whole thing. Like you get on here to have fun. You don't get on here just to get told or get bullied. Because that's what it seems like at the end of the day right now. Because it seems like it's basically whoever she likes, she's gonna let do whatever the fuck she wants. But I
Not
get
true.
it. I get it. It's not
Mhm.
that apparently, but it's what it looks like.
It's not. It is not at all like that. Everybody gets treated equal. Everybody. If I would have done something stupid like that, they would have done the exact same shit to me.
Phone,
Um,
phone.
yeah.
You're telling me there's not times where in the past you haven't
Mhm.
done anything you weren't supposed to do.
Depends on what you mean by that.
That goes for every EMS worker I could list. I mean, I'm just saying, like, yes, I understand there's rules, but there's also we're here to have fun. And
Um,
I
I will
wasn't
tell you.
impersonating a police
Mhm.
officer like to pull someone over. It was just
Mhm.
all jokes. I went to a call right after. Like I literally
Mhm.
saved someone's life
Yeah.
right after.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I tell you a story?
Go for it.
When I first got rehired back to EMS, right? I got my first strike ever, right? Because the first thing or my first day back, I had some illegal substances that I wanted to get rid of, and as opposed to clocking off duty, um, I went to the house and sold them to Mullet in my house while in uniform and on duty, right? And who just happened to be floating over me as that happened? Fucking Lindy. I got a strike for that. She did it in emails. She didn't pull me aside in city, nothing. And you know why I'm still here? Because I was like, yeah, I fucked up, my bad. And that was the end of it. And if you talk to Mullet, he will remember that day because he was there and I'm like, "Oh fuck, Lindy's watching. Oh shit."
Fun.
Yeah.
That sucks. It really does. But you remember when I got fired
I
from
don't
PD, right?
which time?
The first time when Jay was an avocado.
Mhm.
You remember
Yeah, okay.
how I got pulled by angels for F8ing in a scene?
Yeah.
You remember how I got fired because I was washing money?
Yeah.
You remember how I got rehired at PD?
Uh I've never seen the video, but sure. I know you did.
I got rehired at PD because they didn't do it in city, is what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
The evidence of them firing me or penalizing me wasn't a valid case.
Mhm.
So
Okay.
if we're a serious
Mhm.
RP based EMS play style, there should be ways to go about it versus the way that that happened. I get that, what happened to
Okay.
you and the way you took it, but
Mhm.
if I see wrong, I'm gonna call it out. It's just me.
I don't think that was wrong. I don't. In my eyes, that's not wrong. Um, I'm aware that they're watching. I'm aware. As everybody is and everybody should be. Doesn't matter which city you are in, they are watching. Doesn't matter which city. There's always going to be Big Brother watching over your shoulder. Um, so if I ever get caught up doing some stupid shit, I just accept that it was on me for doing the stupid shit. Do I do it? Absolutely. Do I get caught? Absolutely not. Why? Because I don't do stupid enough shit. I mean, as you said, everybody has done it. Everybody's done something they're not supposed to. I'm not out here power gaming. I'm doing stupid shit like I'll unlock a door to the police station and sneak in the back door and arrest an officer and bring him down to the cells. Like as a joke, and they're very clear it's a joke. I did that to Ethan Morrow yesterday. He kept trying to clock out and he kept doing stuff on his tablet. So I'm like, no, buddy, we're leaving. We're leaving.
For someone to voice their opinion and someone shut it down, take it
Mhm.
away, it's not very patriotic. It's not very for the people.
What do you mean? I mean, we didn't necessarily take it away, but you didn't go about it the right way, is the issue.
Going
You were
about it the right way, I
your
did.
wording.
We
I don't
were.
remember your exact wording, but you and I both know you were not kind with what you said in general chat.
I
You had
was.
no, you weren't, dude. You
I
might
was. I
think you were.
wasn't.
I
I.
don't
I
remember exactly how
wasn't.
it was, but I remember reading
I
it
was
going,
addressing the situation. That's all
"Mhm,
I did.
mhm."
I didn't
And then,
call anyone any names. I didn't use any profanity. I did call the direct the EMS is ran by a dictator.
mhm, yeah,
Well, not ran by a dictator. It's being ran like a dictator. Difference.
yeah, yeah,
It's either one way or the highway, and it
mhm,
is. It really is. I mean, I get that, there is wrong, and I will admit that, I did turn on the sirens, I did tell someone to pull over, but there's more to it. Like, if you would have just been there or asked me what's going on, it was all for fun, it wasn't serious. I get, where you're coming from, it's a big no-no. People shouldn't be impersonating police officers, which
mhm.
I wasn't. Um, it's just two sides of the story, bro. I mean, honestly, I even put it in the
And
text.
I
I'm gonna
haven't
let
even
this
really
go.
heard either side of the story.
If you look, if you have snaps of what I wrote, I even
Mhm.
put, you know what?
I
I
don't.
said my piece. I'll let it go.
I do remember you saying that at the end, but it sounded very passive aggressive. Um,
Well, I let it be. I let it be done.
I,
I said
I
my
get it.
piece. You know, like, hey, this is what I
Mhm,
think and what my opinion is. It
mhm,
wasn't even like I blew up a whole chat. Like, I wrote a whole story. I just wrote what I said, gave some examples for us, and like what I think is fair and what's not. You know,
mhm,
I just voiced my opinion. That's all I did. And I get if you think I wasn't exactly nice about it.
mhm.
But at the end of the day, I didn't call. I didn't be unprofessional with it. I just said like if you want us to uphold these standards, I feel like y'all should honestly just change the SOPs. We're not in 2025. We're in 2026. We're growing. We're becoming better. There's new scenarios. There's new rules. They're not even in the SOPs.
Like what?
You eating?
Yes, yes, I am.
Well,
What
for
rules
one,
are not in the SOPs?
okay. So one,
Mhm.
you're not allowed to test drive a vehicle.
That's not
So
true. Why do you need to have another person in the car with you? And why are you taking calls while test driving?
what do you mean?
You can you can let us know, hey, I'm going to be 10-6 for a few minutes, and I'm going to go buy a vehicle. If you do that,
I was
cool.
at Popular Ammo.
Hmm.
Ari Rex, you know her, the fake Ari.
The lesser.
Uh,
Yep, yep, yep.
the she had a was it Back to the Future? Fucking
DeLorean.
yeah, that one. I was like, oh
Okay.
bet, I want to test drive it. Can I buy it from you? And she's like, yeah, that's fine. She says, I bought this and I can't even drive it. And I said, oh okay. And then I was like, well, can I test drive it? She says, well, there's only one catch. I gotta be with you in the car. I don't want you to steal in it. So I was like, all right.
I mean, that's a fair assumption. I've seen you do that many of times. Um, Listen, sometimes you do unpredictable things, but let's be real.
I mean, when I was test driving, I was, not
Hmm.
following
Hmm.
state limit, miles per hour.
I don't. No, I
I
agree.
was, driving recklessly,
Hmm.
but at the same
Hmm.
time, I was test driving a car.
Hmm.
So the picture I sent in emails was the one where I was with Ari, test driving the
Which
DeLorean.
picture?
The one picture I sent.
You sent a picture?
Yeah, I sent the picture.
When?
Well, I guess you weren't in the ticket, so you didn't see it.
Oh, hold on. I can go back and view the transcript.
I mean, I wasn't fired when I flew in city.
No. What, right now?
Yeah, I quit my job, my EMS
Mhm.
job to go to PD. I literally
Mhm.
quit myself.
Where's your medical gear?
Uh, I threw it away.
Okay.
Well, that and also I have stuff in my locker down here I need to grab.
Okay. I can hire you back on as a trainee for for a minute.
But like, do you have to fire me? Is it like set
Yep.
in stone?
It's already past that. Yep.
I don't understand because they haven't got back to me.
I'm fairly certain it is because it's not even coming from me or Bia at this point. It's higher than that.
Who's it coming from?
I can't tell you.
That's crazy. Are you serious?
Yeah.
You can't tell me why I'm fired. You
I
can't
can't
tell
tell
me
you.
who fired me. But
It's the same shit they did to me. I
you
don't
could
know
tell me
myself.
you could tell
I
me
was
that.
just told that it's being taken care of by higher than Bia. That's all I know.
That's crazy, bro. I got fired for unknown reason. Only assumption is me voicing my opinion.
Yeah.
You say that I fucked up. I should never win a gen chat. But if I'm going to get in trouble for something that I don't think I should get in trouble for, I'm gonna tell my fellow peers how I got in trouble.
Mhm.
You know, for a person like me to get in trouble based on certain things that aren't in the SOPs, like I was stating earlier, it's kind of wild. And like you said, a simple conversation from the beginning would have been a lot easier. That goes both ways. Not just with me, but with Bia. And at this moment in time, bro, I'm in your wall.
The hell? Are you actually stuck in the wall? There you go.
Put me in the closet.
Congrats.
Whoa.
Happy
I
belated Pride Month, I guess.
no. Bro, I'm not happy right now.
I get that. I get that. Trust me. I'm not the most ecstatic I've ever been, but
I
it
mean, I know
is
you
what
don't
it
care.
is. What do you mean I don't care?
Bro, you don't care.
Why would I not care?
Bro, are you serious right now?
What do you mean?
I literally just got fired for nothing. Like, really? I literally bought like over 2 million worth of fucking cars. $2 million worth of cars. And I get fired the next day because I said I don't think I should get punished in emails? Like, bro, I don't know about you, but that's kind of fucked up. Like, seriously.
What would you actually like me to do? How would you like me to crash out like Ethan did?
No, bro.
Would you like me to start screaming at everybody and telling them how shit I think it is? No. No.
No. No. I'm
Give your
just
job
saying,
back, you can get into your storage.
I already got it. You can fire me.
Okay.
So, y'all are just gonna control the way how I want to play, how I want to, what I want to do.
What do you mean, y'all? I had no part in any
Here,
of this.
let me just, let me just send you something in emails.
Okay. Sorry, I was changing my outfit.
Makes me question your like where you're at, bro. Honestly, I feel disgraced wearing this chain right now. And there's more that goes to that. Just want to let you know.
Yeah, I know. I've already seen all of this. I didn't tell her that. As I said, that was Nolan.
Well, she says different, and I've talked to
Mhm.
Alex personally.
Okay. So have I. I was speaking to her about 15 minutes ago. Not 15.
An
15 minutes
hour
before
ago.
Storm. Well, right before
Yeah.
Storm. Sorry, my brain is fucking. I'm tired. Time has never been my good suit. Um. Yeah. No. I didn't say that.
Well, anyways,
Mm-hmm. You can doubt it all you want. I don't know what you want me to tell you.
well, I kind of could see like you're backing them. At the end of the day, I can't do what I love. I want to be a government official, and y'all prevent me that way because y'all say that I'm corrupt, and y'all have fired me with no reason, kicked me
Do
out of
so.
emails. You're
I
a
didn't
part
do
of it.
that.
You're a part of this,
How?
bro. You
Dude, I
wearing
had
that
literally
uniform,
just woken up.
enforcing what they are like, you're EMS. You're backing what they're saying, bro. You're on their side. You're on BS side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I am wearing the uniform. I absolutely am. You are absolutely right. Mm-hmm.
I know this is what you love to do, so I'm not gonna hate you for
It
it.
has always been what I wanted to do. It has always been what I've loved to do. You know that.
There's times where you could like speak up, bro, but you don't. You just let things like go because you don't want to like be the attention of the center or center of attention.
It's not that I don't want to be the center of attention, because if that was me, I wouldn't be chief. Um, it's I know the time and the place to do it. And right here, right now, in emails right after it happened.
You're telling me,
Yeah.
that all day today,
Mhm.
when I was in city when I wasn't fired, I go to PD. I figured out, I could join PD. I left EMS. They hired me.
Yeah.
And then they fired me right after because of some bullshit. And you can't even give me a reason.
I can't give you a reason. That had nothing to do with me. What time was this even at?
I feel like you're taking this personal. When I'm
Because you're
addressing
making it
this,
personal.
when I'm addressing
You
this,
have you have
your
specifically
position.
you have specifically pointed me out and said I don't give a fuck. You have pointed fingers at me and said I don't care.
If I
You have
can't,
said that it doesn't bother me at all. At all. Because that's exactly what you just said. You said that while we were in that room, and then you tried to send me a screenshot of something somebody else said to somebody else. So this is you getting third-hand information, fourth-hand information from something that they claim I said when? But no, you don't have that. That's just the angry. That's just the parts of the messages between Ethan and Alex that make him look good. No, those. The reason you were fired from PD was not because of me. It was because of the rest of PD High Command. Nolan Vance doesn't like you, and you know this. He himself made sure that nobody else in High Command, i.e., Raphael, wanted you back. And with Nolan saying these things made it to where Alex is like, maybe there's something seriously fucked up with this dude. I don't know what you want me to say here. That had nothing to do with me. I would have loved to see you back in PD, but that had nothing to do with me. Why? Because I have 0 pull in PD.
I would think that you would have pull here.
I have pull here. Absolutely right, but not when it's my boss and her bosses telling me otherwise. Yeah, let me just go right ahead and hire you back. Oh, now we're both fired. Well, guess I'm gonna go collect unemployment. Get real, Justin. There's a time and a place. I didn't
A
like
time
the
and a
gloves.
place.
Yeah, that time and place would have been after you served your one single strike. That's all that was a one single strike. And your fragile ego couldn't let you, accept the one fucking strike. No, you had to blow it out of proportion to such an amazing extent to where I had to try to play damage control for you, and that didn't even fucking work. Because your hubris wouldn't let you fucking stop. So yes, I did try. And I tried and I tried and it didn't fucking work. Why? Because you couldn't put your ego aside for 30 fucking seconds. You couldn't sit back and think, maybe I fucked up maybe a little. No, it's everybody else's problem. It's everybody else's fault, not mine. So I'm done with this conversation and I'm done talking about it, all right?
You know, there is a time and place.
Goddamn right.
You should tell your bosses that too.
Let's walk away.
You want to talk about beginning, middle, end?
Hubris and ego, people. Justin Lorenzo, the man who couldn't run a gang properly, so he left. Who couldn't be an officer correctly and got fired twice. Couldn't even make it out of trainee phase in EMS. Yes, you were.
That's crazy. You know what? Not once I ever fucking said anything to you, bro. You know, if you just don't want me to talk to you, that's cool.
Justin,